Right here?
That's
okay.
Hey.
Cameras, you hear that? They're yelling cameras.
Hey guys, how you doing? Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We just wanted to do, see if anybody's had any alcohol tonight, okay?
I have the right to remain silent.
He's got the right to remain silent, so you want to handle this?
Trooper Rayburn with the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
That's
We're
nice.
conducting a sobriety checkpoint tonight. Have you had anything to drink, sir?
I have the right to remain silent.
All right. You don't appear to be intoxicated. You're free to continue on, okay?
Is this just because we have cameras?
Be safe.
All right. Good job. You heard it though, right?
Yep, cameras.
Cameras.
So we're about to roll through this checkpoint.
That's up ahead. The other sign out.
At least the sign's not tipped over this time like it was before.
Hi. Can you really write it down, please?
That's fine. I can
I'm
hear
Officer
you just
Benson
fine.
with the Murfreesboro Police Department. This is a field sobriety checkpoint. Have you
Okay.
had anything to drink tonight?
I do not have to answer that question.
This is a field sobriety checkpoint.
I understand
we're
that, but I
conducting
don't have to
a
answer
field
that
sobriety
question.
checkpoint to ensure that. Okay, why don't you pull over right there for me? Pull in that parking lot. to
In the
left.
parking lot?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You actually don't have to.
What's a field sobriety checkpoint?
I think she just made that up, honestly.
Remember, just if she tells you to get out of the car, just say, am I being detained?
Should I turn the vehicle around?
I would just pull up here, like in these parking spaces.
I don't want to be trapped.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fine over here.
What's going on, brother? Sergeant Cox, Murfreesboro Police Department, okay? This officer's going to ask you to step out. Need you to step out, step back here to the rear of the car. All right, take field sobriety, okay? Leave the car running. We'll leave the windows up for them because I don't need them freezing to death, okay? We do need you to step out, step back here for me,
Am I being
okay?
detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
What crime have I committed to being?
Sir?
What crime have I committed to be detained?
You've been drinking. This is a field sobriety checkpoint, okay? Then just step out of your car,
Sir, how
please.
did you confirm that I was drinking?
Sir?
How have you confirmed that I've been drinking?
Name and badge
You
number.
can smell it for one, okay? Like I said, the
Okay.
officer detected it and need you to step out of the car.
Okay, can I get a name and badge number?
269 Sergeant Cox. Okay.
Looks like I don't have much of a choice here.
No, you say you're being detained.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Keep the camera on us.
This officer, so take care of it. Guys, I'm gonna roll this window up so you can stay warm.
Nope, keep it down. We want to hear what's going on, actually.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I just didn't want you guys freezing to death.
I appreciate that,
You said one thing, whatever you said the other one, all right?
I appreciate it.
It's not a problem, fellas, okay?
All right, thanks.
He's at this point, he's like, what the hell I got myself into?
There's the Freedom trailer where they strap people down and take their blood without their consent. Keep in mind, he has not drank at all, and they said they smelled alcohol on him, so they're obviously lying.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Hey, what's a field sobriety checkpoint? That's a new one on me.
Say again.
What's a field sobriety checkpoint? The female officer identified as a field sobriety checkpoint. What is that?
So explain it to you.
Okay.
What is that?
He said she'll explain.
What's going on?
Keep going.
All right, so we got to find a place to park.
There you go, man. Stay warm. What you got?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
number one, as officers, when you became officers, did you not swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
We uphold the law, okay? These are deemed to be legal in the state of Tennessee, okay? And anytime you enter a checkpoint, the officer just says that they can take the odor of alcohol come from the car, okay? Which you said you've been drinking. Doesn't mean you're drunk, okay?
I never said that.
Well, you didn't have to, okay? Then we're going to pull you out of the car, all right? Talk to you for a minute, conduct a series of field sobriety tests. If you're not intoxicated, you're free to go. If you're intoxicated, then unfortunately we have to do our job, which is enforce the law and arrest you for DUI. As you can see, we got you out, gave you a couple real quick tests. Okay, we've been courteous, we've been kind, we're cutting you loose. You're ready to go. Okay?
I have a question for you, sir.
One last question. How much did this Freedom trailer here cost the American taxpayers?
Not sure, sir. It's not our trailer, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, whose jurisdiction is that trailer?
That would be Smyrna.
Smyrna, and they are here in Murfreesboro city limits.
No,
Why?
sir, they're not in Murfreesboro city limits. They are here tonight working with us, yes, in coalition with the THP. The way that works is they can be here and we use their equipment because they fall under the jurisdiction of the state. Okay, as long as we're helping them or assisting them, we can do that.
Okay, I'll have
All
to
right?
check on that. And one last time, name and badge number, please.
Officer Benson, 866.
866.
You mind if I ask you a really quick question?
Sergeant Cox, 269. No, go ahead, sir.
I mean, the first one is the signs are placed when, after you pass the sign, there's nowhere to turn off. So you're supposed to have the option to avoid once you see the sign.
There actually is a turnaround. Okay,
Coming
the
westbound.
law's very clear. Okay, if you do a U-turn and you turn around and you go back, as long as you do it
Legally.
correctly and legally, we can't stop you.
Okay.
Okay. So you do have that option. Okay. That is written in the law.
Okay, I didn't know that. I appreciate that.
No, sir.
The last question I have is: do you feel this is right? I mean, do you feel this is do you feel this might be kind of an abuse of the Constitution to just arbitrarily pull
Sir,
everyone
I don't
over?
make the laws. I just enforce.
So I understand
Just
that.
simple.
That-
You know what I'm saying?
I understand,
You can
but-
disagree with them all day long. The laws are written a certain way. All I can do is enforce those laws. Okay.
Yeah, okay, and you know, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a police officer, and I never in a million years would I ever envision myself sitting on a cold roadway, just arbitrarily questioning people. I've done nothing wrong. I can't imagine as you probably want to be a police officer.
Okay,
growing
it's
up.
as simple as this. It's, how are you doing today? My name is Sergeant Cox. Conducting a field sobriety checkpoint. Do you have anything to drink? No. If I don't detect the odor of alcohol, say have a good night. We move you on through.
We haven't been drinking, so I don't know where the odor came from. Though. I mean, that just boggles my mind that she smelled alcohol.
Okay. So nobody in the truck's been drinking at all?
So. No.
Okay. I have a field sobriety test kit in the car, and if you'd be willing to take one, I'd be willing to get
No,
it
I'm
out
not
and
gonna-
take one.
no, I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
really
think
do
so.
anything.
Have a good night.
Hey, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Of course, he wants to ignore.
Not giving us.
All right, let's find a place to park. We have our signs, and we're making our way back to the checkpoint, which is that way, where we just got stopped and detained because one of the cops lied. So we're gonna go back and see if we can help some people not get harassed. Okay, so this guy just turned
See,
around.
look, he's doing it. See, he's gonna fucking find out. Pull up.
Yep, and we were just told that you can legally turn around. He just went after that car that legally turned around. And apparently they tell us we have the right to do that. Look at this. This truck just turned around too, to avoid this checkpoint. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we have no vantage
But-
point. Let's go ahead and proceed. We have here an unlawful checkpoint conducted by the Tennessee Highway Patrol, Murfreesboro Police Department, with their Freedom Wagon over there where they do forced blood draws. This is a sobriety checkpoint, which is unlawful. We've already been through the checkpoint where they blatantly lied to us and forced me to take a sobriety test.
Oh, that guy's turning around. Look, he's turning around, and I bet the THP is going to go after him. Watch, that guy right there.
All right, so in the state of Tennessee, when
Look,
there's
there he
a
goes.
sobriety checkpoint, you have the right to turn around. Here goes the Tennessee Highway Patrol after the man who just made a U-turn. Practicing his rights, he will not be chased down.
After we got out here, it looks like they're shutting it down.
Yep, shutting it down. Maybe our signs did the trick.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Hey, I got a question for you. We were told over there that people have the right to turn around as long as they do it legally. But I've seen you guys go after people that turn around. Do we not have the right?
Once they enter the checkpoint, they can't turn around.
Right, but before the checkpoint, and I saw you guys go after them. Do they not have the right to turn around like we were told? And even
drive past,
Yeah.
turn that drive past, that's what I'm going after. Because it's past the sign.
not past the checkpoint, though.
But it's past the sign that identifies the checkpoint.
Right, which warns that there's a checkpoint ahead, and they have the right to turn around.
Once they enter the checkpoint, passing that sign, they can't turn around.
Yes, they can.
They read that sign.
Yeah, what's the sign there for then? If they, what's the sign there for? If they can read. So you guys are lying. You guys are lying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're all lying.
The law is very clear. Okay, if you do a U-turn and you turn around and you go back, as long as you do it
Legally?
correctly and legally, we can't stop you.
Okay.
Okay. So you do have that option. Okay. That is written.